Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Reggae Girlz interim head coach Xavier Gilbert says he's proud of the team's display, although being held to a 2-2 draw by Guatemala in their CONCACAF Group B Gold Cup qualifier at the National Stadium on Sunday. The Jamaicans found themselves on the back foot in the 28th minute when Leslie Ramirez sent the visitors in front. However, Melissa Johnson restored parity for the hosts by tucking away a chance 2 minutes later. The teams went into the halftime interval all square, but 7 minutes after the resumption, Zoe Vidure had the Jamaicans in front following a goalmouth melee. However, the Jamaicans' celebration lasted only 4 minutes as Aisha Solorzano calmly slotted home the equaliser. Interim coach Gilbert was full of praise for the players, even as they sit third on a point from 2 matches.
The plan was to get something out of the game, which we did. Unfortunately, we didn't walk away with all 3 points, but still happy and proud of the way the girls performed tonight. We created some opportunities.
Panama lead the group with 6 points from 3 matches, 2 more than Guatemala. The Reggae Girlz will next play the Panamanians in the return leg qualifier on November 29 at the National Stadium before playing away to Guatemala on December 3. The group winner will advance automatically to next year's CONCACAF Gold Cup, while the runner-up will enter a playoff. Now, former Spanish Football Federation President Luis Rubiales has been banned from all football-related activities for 3 years by FIFA. Rubiales kissed forward Jenny Hermoso on the lips following Spain's Women's World Cup final win over England. The kiss, which forward Hermoso says was not consensual, sparked outcry, with Rubiales eventually stepping down from his role in September. Hermoso later filed a legal complaint against Rubiales. On Monday, world governing body FIFA announced the 3-year ban for breaching Article 13 of its disciplinary code. Article 13 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code relates to offensive behaviour and violations of the principles of fair play. Rubiales claimed the kiss at the post-match presentation ceremony was mutual, but Hermoso has consistently said otherwise. Now, the Jamaica Premier League will have a doubleheader today at the Stadium East complex after Sunday's matches in round 2 were postponed to facilitate support for the Reggae Girlz clash against Guatemala at the National Stadium. At 5 p.m, former champions and last season's semi-finalists Arnett Gardens take on Malines United. Both teams are on a point from the opening round following drawn results. At 7:30, it's the clash of the former champions when Waterhouse, who were thrashed 3-0 by Tivoli Gardens on the opening weekend, oppose Montego Bay United, who battled to a 0-0 draw with newcomers Limehall last weekend. And that's it for your midday sports report. O'Shane?
Thanks, Jordan. And that's the midday news. I'm O'Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for primetime news. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.